What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my review of Alter's 1/7 scale Blackheart from Hyperdimension Neptunia. If you haven't yet seen my unboxing, well, make sure to check that out. And of course, this video would not be possible if it wasn't for those awesome people over at HobbyLink Japan. So if you want yourself a Blackheart of your own, then check out that link down there in the description. Now here we go. So there it is, out of the box and all put together, and I have to say this is an impressive figure. One of the best pre-posed figures I've ever taken a look at. Pretty much every aspect of this is spot on. The pose is so dynamic and so full of energy. And it also has a sculpt which is out of this world that really complements that dynamic pose. And as well as that, all the paintwork and the detail is all on point. Alter is known to be a top tier company, and this is why. So let's get in a bit closer and take a look. So straight away, starting off with the face, which is debatably one of the most important aspects of a figure, and they have nailed it here. Just look at that insane level of detail. The depth to the details in the eye is beyond impressive, and all those lines of the eye and the eyebrows are all crisp and perfect. The face has been masterfully sculpted. Anime faces are relatively quite simplistic, so pulling that off in 3 dimensions can go wrong. But Alter here have managed to maintain the simplicity, but at the same time, knock it right out of the park. Besides those vivid eyes, the colors are nice and subdued, and the subtle blushing just below the eyes looks incredible. It might be a little hard to see on the camera, but in person, it's just perfect. Next, onto the hair, and that's really where you can see the sculpt on this thing is beyond awesome. All the large clumps of hair end in nice, perfect points. And you can tell a lot of painstaking effort has been put in to make sure everything is exactly where it should be. I'm especially digging where the 2 pieces of hair cross just in front of her nose there. That has been done so well. But it is around here on the back where that hair sculpt really shines. Just take a look at that. That is some of the best looking hair I've ever seen on a figure. That looks great. As for the paint, that looks fantastic as well. I'm not sure if it will show up here in the video, but all the tips of those long strands of hair feature some nice purple lowlights which really pop. Subtle, but they have a massive effect. As for the armor sections, we have a nice mix of very dark navy blue bordering on black, as well as black, silver, grey and white. Parts on the armor and the bodysuit have been given a nice gloss finish, which contrasts very nicely against the matte of the skin. As far as I can see, the paintwork is sheer perfection. I can't see a dot of paint out of place anywhere. All the armor parts are attached by clear, transparent plastic pegs, which gives the impression that they're just floating there beside her, just like they are in the games. And what has to be simultaneously my most and least favorite aspect of this figure are those big blue wings on her back. Made from clear plastic and with a semi-opaque blue paint job, these things look outstanding. But at the same time, they're attached directly into her hair, so they're very hard to attach. They attach into a not so sturdy surface, and they can fall out quite easily. At the same time, a great design and a flawed design, but in the end, it does work. And lastly, onto probably the best feature of this figure, and that is that colossal sword. I mean, seriously, look at the size of that. There's a Figma just for comparison. This thing is big. Not only that, but the blue parts are also slightly translucent. All in all, with that sword attached, this is one impressive display piece. So that is it for the review. If you're a Hyperdimension Neptunia fan, I would highly recommend this one, especially if you like Blackheart. It's one of the most dynamic and epic figures I have ever seen. Alter never failed to disappoint, and this is an example of why. This is pretty much as good as anime figures get, and it's definitely one you want in your collection. Just everything about this is pretty much perfect. So as always, thank you very much for watching. If you want yourself one of these, then check out that link down there in the description. And as always, make sure to come back for more anime figure reviews. See you next time.